Uh, okay, we will start. Okay. So
Yes.
before starting our session, let me introduce myself. Okay. Uh, I am Shekhar. I have more than 15 years of experience
Okay.
into IT industry. Okay. So I have experience in all the databases like your friend Umesh, SQL Server, Snowflake, Oracle, Postgres, MySQL, and also in business intelligence, ETL tool, data warehousing, reporting tool, etc. So this is my technical experience. Out of 15 or 16 years of experience, I worked in the UK on site. I have 5 years on site exposure. I worked for different clients over there. So apart from this industry experience, even I am into 7 to 8 years of experience into this training also. Yeah, this is my overall technical experience, guys. Okay, then let me share my screen. You are able to see my screen, guys?
Yes, we can able to see your screen.
Yeah. What is Snowflake in area?
Generally, like I'm thinking it's like an ETL kind of tool, like an Informatica or something like that, or SSIS kind of thing in SQL Server.
Okay.
Yeah, Snowflake is the I think cloud-based ETL solutions to extract and dump and make a clone. So nowadays it is an very so every company is working on that, like using this uh, technology in their project to data migrations or to um, to data movement and the or data migration kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. Chalo. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of three cloud providers, which are AWS, Azure, and GCP. So before going to discuss about the cloud data warehouse, do you know what is the meaning of data warehouse, guys?
Yes. Like an generally, according to my knowledge, just it is like an we are maintaining all our like an the application related data in particular location. That's how we are maintaining. Like an it's like an I'm not purely detailed about. The definitions of the definitions, but we are using, but not
That's
specifically.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. Umesh, do you have any knowledge on that? What is the meaning of data warehouse?
A data house warehouse is the place where we can have the all the data so that we can have the process the for the OLAP system so that it is used for the analytical reporting purpose. So we keep the all the data there, data warehousing and data warehouse process for the analytical reporting.
Okay. So let me explain. So data warehouse means, one second. One second. See, data warehouse means a data warehouse is a type of analytics database that stores and processes the huge data. Okay, and your data warehouse will handle two main functions of your analytics: store your analytical data and process your analytical data. I will explain you what is the meaning of this. A data warehouse is a type of analytic database which stores and processes the huge data. First of all, your data warehouse will be having a huge data, years of years data. Comparing to your normal database and data warehouses, normal database is like OLTP, that is current data, current transactions, live data. But in coming to the data warehouse, it will be having a huge data and then historical data. Don't worry, I will explain each and every wordings and terminals. Your data warehouse will handle the two functions: store analytical data and then process your analytical data. See, let's consider okay, you
Yes,
have a
please.
data. Suppose let's consider you have an e-commerce business. In e-commerce business is operating in a different regions of the geography, different countries, and then example Amazon. So Amazon management, they wanted to do analysis on their entire data, entire business data, but data is scattered into different systems and then different locations. Suppose India data is storing in a one database, and China data is storing other database, UK data is storing in one file system, US data is storing in the other database. Now tell me guys, if the data is available in different places and in different systems and in different formats, is it possible to do the data analysis on their entire business, guys?
No.
Because no, why? Because India data has in one database which is a different system and which is a different format, and another country data is having in the another systems and different formats, and the data is not available in a one place. Data is available in the different places, different systems. If they wanted to do the entire analysis, they can't do. Now, if they wanted to do the business data analysis and then make some decisions, what type of decision? Suppose they need to analyze the data, they will compare the data. Example, they will compare the data UK and then US data. So what they wanted to analyze the data. So what are the trending products which are selling in the US? What are the trending products which are selling in the UK? And what are the products which are don't have the demanding in the different countries? So how many products which are listed in the different countries? And what is the revenue generating in the different countries? So like that. So they wanted to do the data in a multi-dimensional way. So in that scenario, if the data is available in the different places, then by using your ETL tool, you will extract the data. You will extract the data from the different sources. That is nothing but a different systems, and you transform. Transform means what? Transform means what? One second, guys. I will be back. 1 second. Transform means what? Transform means the data is going to convert into a single format. As your data is available in a different formats, and the transformations, you are process the data, you are converting the data into a single format, and then load the data into the target systems. Load the data into the target systems. So here, as we discussed, a data warehouse is a analytics database which stores and processes the used data, which is majorly used for the analytical data and to process the analytical data. So as I mentioned here, this is the source 1 and then this is the source 2. Okay. And so this is also one of the source, this is also one of the source. By using your ETL tool, you are going to extract all this data. You are going to extract all this data and then transform your data and then load the data into your data warehouse. Once the data is available in your data warehouse, this is a centralized database where you store your historical data or use the data, which is majorly for the analytical purpose. Once the data is available in the data warehouse, you can generate the reports. Business people can generate the reports based on the requirement because the data is available in a single place. Data is available in a single place. Data is available in the single place. And they can now they can do the analysis whatever they want based on their business requirement. So this is all about the high level data warehouse, guys. High level data warehouse. What is the meaning of data warehouse? How it is going to work actually in the real time scenario? Clear or not clear, Umesh and Shankar?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
clear,
yes.
clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now your Snowflake is a, see, this is normal database. This is not a cloud database. This is not a normal database kind of thing. So, so this is a normal data warehouse. Okay. Now this is Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of AWS, GCP, and then Azure, which is built on top of 3 cloud products. Now we'll discuss what is the meaning of Snowflake cloud data warehouse. What is the meaning of Snowflake cloud data warehouse? What is the meaning of which is built on top of 3 cloud products? Okay, Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. What is the meaning of cloud data warehouse? See, in traditional data warehouse, that is nothing but on-premises data warehouse. What is the meaning of on-prem servers, guys?
On-prem, right? On-prem is you can keep it like for any server or any server or machine interaction only. Sorry, what we can say that
The application meant the servers which we are handling. So
Yeah, on-prem servers nothing but for everything you will be having physical components predefined. See, these are the data sources, and then you are loading a data into your data warehouse. For this data warehouse, this is SQL Server on-prem data warehouse. So for this, what you need to do? To upon your data warehouse, you will be having some hardware resources. Yes or no? And
correct.
so you will be having a SQL Server software. And for this, to host this SQL Server, you need to have some physical servers. And then on top of that, in that physical server, you need to install your SQL Server and configure your suitable hardware resources. And then to make it this server up and run. So normal data warehouses are physical components. Normal data warehouses are on-prem servers will be having a, to maintain your on-prem servers, everything will be a physical components and then predefined components. And you need a lot of people to manage your on-prem servers. Because see, before setting up your on-prem servers, suppose you have a storage disk around 1000 TB and around 16 GB of RAM. Day by day, when the data is loading into your data warehouse, if the 1000 TB of data storage is full, then again you need to monitor your storage disk. Again, you need to monitor your storage disk, and then If the storage disk is full, then you need to manage that and then increase your storage disk. Yes or no, guys?
Correct.
So we have a lot of challenges. We have a lot of challenges with your on-prem servers. You need manual intervention to manage your server, and you need IT engineers to monitor your servers and then your hardware resources. If the servers or hardware resources are outdated, they need to diagnose the issue, identify the issue, and then they need to upgrade their hardware resources. And if your SQL Server is not responding, means the database administrator need to bring into downtime and then troubleshoot the issue and then fix the issue and then make it up and run. So in that scenario, your data warehouse will not respond. We have a lot of challenges with the on-prem servers, yes or no?
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah, to overcome all these headaches and then challenges, we have a cloud data warehouse. Cloud data warehouse, what is the meaning of cloud? To work with what is the meaning of the cloud means? To work with the cloud data warehouse, you just use the web browser. You don't require any hardware resources. You don't require any software to work with the data warehouse. You just need an internet connection and you just need any one web browser. Okay, and you will log in into, suppose if you are working with the Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse, you should be having a working internet connection and then web browser. By using that, just you will log in into the account and start working with that. You no need to install any softwares. You no need to configure hardware resources. You no need to manage any hardware resources. You need to upgrade. You no need to upgrade any softwares. Nothing. You no need to upgrade software. Nothing. Okay. It's just you log in into you use the internet connection and then log in into the internet connection and then log in into your cloud data warehouse, your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. So here, in the what is the meaning of cloud data warehouse means? You just, first of all, you are using internet connection to work with your cloud data warehouse and then log in into the cloud data warehouse and Snowflake Cloud, and to store the data, and then for the hardware resources, you no need to do anything. Automatically, whenever you load the data into the Snowflake, automatically the storage space will be provided by your Snowflake, and whatever the hardware resources which are required for to work with your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse, automatically provided by the Snowflake. You no need to manage your hardware. You no need to manage your any servers. Entire thing Snowflake will take care based on your requirement. Suppose 1,000 users are connecting to your Snowflake account and they are processing huge data and huge data volume. Okay, so based on that, automatically required hardware resources are provided by the Snowflake, and based on your data volume, automatically required storage spaces will be provided by the Snowflake. You no need to do anything. You just need to take the subscription from the Snowflake and then start working with your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. Unlike your traditional data warehouses, you no need to manage any hardware resources. You no need to manage your servers. You no need to manually maintain your data warehouse. Nothing. Entire thing will be taken care by your Snowflake itself. So that is the meaning of Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse, which is built on AWS and then Azure and then GCP, means which is going to use the data centers of those three cloud. Suppose those three cloud providers, your Snowflake account has created with the combination of Snowflake and then AWS, then your Snowflake is going to use the data center of they have made the they have a tie up with those three cloud providers. Instead of maintaining the Snowflake its own data centers, they have built the Snowflake on top of these three cloud providers. Whatever the data is going to store into the Snowflake, the data is going to store into that AWS or GCP or Azure cloud data warehouse, cloud data centers. because see, there is no time waste. Instead of building their own data centers, they are made the tie-up with those three cloud providers, and then they are using their data centers. That is the meaning of what is the meaning of Snowflake means. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of three cloud providers. Now tell me guys, this is very basic discussion, is clear or any doubts? What is the meaning of Snowflake?
Yeah, got it. But I have one question in that.
Sure.
Snowflake, why they are not using their own cloud, or is there available Snowflake cloud?
No. But that is what, instead of building their own data centers, see, for they have made the agreement in the initial days itself. Why means there are lot of things. The times are time efforts are involved, costs are involved, everything. Everything. Okay. Instead of building, see, suppose see you are constructing your empire. Okay. For suitable infra is available with someone else according to your business. Instead of reconstructing, you can utilize other infrastructure, right?
Correct.
Which is, see, if you are reconstructing everything from the ground level to the 100 floors, which is very much suitable to your business, already infra is there, means you can make tie up with them, and then you start utilizing your business, start doing your business. For constructing, the time efforts are involved, cost is pricings are involved, everything is human resources efforts are involved, everything, right?
Correct.
And building the data center is not an easy. Data center is not going to build in one location, right? You need to build data centers in the multiple locations across the globe, because data center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Suppose you are working in the India, data center should be very near to your geography.
Correct.
Very near to your geography. Suppose China is your neighbor country, India is your country. If the data center is available in between these two countries, if something happens, immediately a data center can be switched into the other data center to work with your database and the data warehouse. Yes or no?
Yes.
Like that across the globe, you need to they need to build the data centers and then manage. That is not at all easy task. So instead of building their own data centers, they have made the tie-up with the existing cloud providers, where whatever the data you are going to store, that is going to reside in their data cloud providers with the high-end encrypted technologies.
So I mean, my question was that they don't have their own data center, Snowflake. Because they have tie-up with the AWS and all these three cloud platforms, so they are using with this and the first day of working, right? Yeah, got it.
And so the next question is you may ask the next question. Snowflake is one cloud data warehouse, AWS is the another cloud. Then how can we trust the other cloud where we are going to store your business data, right?
Yeah, correct.
So you are running your manufacturing business, and you are using your Snowflake. Whatever you load the data into the Snowflake, and as per our discussion, data is going to reside in AWS servers. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which is different cloud. That's why Snowflake has built in such a way that it has built the high-end encrypted algorithms. While loading or while retrieving the data, it will be end-to-end encrypted. No third party can read your business data while transmitting the data or while retrieving the data. Right? So as an end user, you are loading a data, you can read. As an end user, you can read the data and then load the data. So you can see the data. But in between, whatever the process are involved, transport protocols, and whatever the packets you are reading in data from the data centers, everything will be encrypted. No even AWS can't able to read your data. In between the networks protocols also not able to read your data because it will be encrypted. The Snowflake has built in such a way that your data will be highly encrypted. Okay.
So while saving, the data will be encrypted there in the AWS or any GCP, any cloud
Yes,
platform.
yes. While loading a data, while retrieving the data, it will be end-to-end encrypted only.
Okay, got it.
No other third party can able to understand your data.
Okay.
Even your WhatsApp messaging also same thing.
Okay.
While messaging, so you and your recipient both can read the messages, but while storing or while retrieving a data, it is end-to-end encrypted only. No other networks can, or no other third party can able to read your data in between.
Okay, got it.
Shankar, this is clear. What is the meaning of Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse? Krishna.
Yes, it's clear. It's clear.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Hello.
Your voice is very low. Okay, that's fine.
Hello. Is it better?
Yeah, it is good now. And also we can call it as a software as a services that provide a single platform for data warehouse, data lake, data engineering, data science, data application development, secure data sharing, and then consumption of real-time data or shared data. So this is a single platform. Snowflake can be called as a software as a services. Snowflake can be called as a software as a services, which is a single platform for all these things. You can do all these things. You can store your unstructured data. You can access you can get the unstructured data, structured data, and you can get the data from the databases, get the data from the file systems, and get the data from the unstructured data, whatever it is, so that this can be called as and store the data into your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. So that can be called as a Snowflake as a software as a services, SaaS. And also, it is a software as a services because, as I mentioned, there is no hardware to install, configure, or manage the servers. And there is virtually no software to install, configure, or manage. Ongoing maintenance, management, upgrades, and tuning are handled by Snowflake. So as I mentioned, to work with your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse, first of all, you no need to install any softwares. You no need to configure or manage hardware resources. You no need to upgrade any softwares. You no need to specifically apply some performance. You no need to specifically apply a performance tuning techniques also, because the Snowflake itself, it has taken care. Snowflake itself, it has taken care. Automatically, it will consider the performance tuning and then provide the better solutions while reading or loading a data. The Snowflake architecture, they have designed in such a way that based on your data volume or based on number of users, automatically the Snowflake engine will consider in such a way that you can able to read or load the data very fastly, so that by default it will also take care the by considering some performance improvement points. You don't need to apply any specific performance tuning techniques also. So that's why, so this Snowflake can be called as a software as a service. Clear this point, guys?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So we will discuss tomorrow. We have some great features for this. For this, I need a complete one session to complete these features and why this Snowflake is that much of popular. What is the beauty of the Snowflake and what is there with the Snowflake? What are the features of Snowflake? What is the meaning of each and every feature? Everything we will discuss tomorrow. So this is our course content. So as a Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse Development course, we are going to discuss all these topics, all these Snowflake core topics. But your SQL knowledge should be there. That is a prerequisite for the course. SQL knowledge should be there. That is a prerequisite for the course. Okay. But this is your syllabus. This is the syllabus for your Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. So this course will be around 30 to 35 sessions, daily 1 hour, 7 to 8 a.m. daily 1 hour session, 30 to 35 sessions. Okay. But prerequisite for this session, if you have a good knowledge on the SQL, then it will become a very easy for you, and you can easily work with the Snowflake. But you don't have a SQL knowledge, for sure you need to brush up your SQL knowledge. For sure you need to brush up with your SQL knowledge, and then start brush up with the SQL knowledge, and then start working with the Snowflake. On completion of your course, I am going to provide you interview preparation, questions and answers, project explanation, and then a resume preparation, etc. So once the course is completed, I will share end-to-end interview FAQs. How do we prepare the resume? How do we mention the experience? And I will try to give the one project, and then project explanation, guys. Project explanation. Okay?
Okay, got it.
Yes or no?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Here,
this is our course content. Any doubt in this course content, guys?
yes.
No, look,
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, please continue, Umesh.
yeah, that's good.
Okay. Suppose in this course content, we need, apart from the SQL, we need any additional knowledge, like how the AWS server architecture.
AWS Snowflake integration. I will explain you. How do you integrate the Snowflake and then AWS? I will explain. But yes, additionally, for your question, if you have some Python knowledge, as part of this course, we are not going to cover the Python. But if you have a Python knowledge, then it will be added advantage.
Okay. So, and like in this course, having converting the JSON data into the table structure, is it possible? I think
That
it is
that
possible in the
that that
Snowflake. And yeah, please continue.
that I am going to cover. How do you
Cover it.
convert the data from JSON file data into the your Snowflake tables? I will explain.
Okay, got it.
That is a semi-structured data.
Okay. Generally, like there is a huge documents will be there in our process, which we are downloading from the Autodesk BIM 360 application, or from the other construction related softwares. Okay, so whether
Your
we are
voice is very
comfortable.
low, Shankar. Your voice is very low.
Okay, just a minute.
Hello, is it better right now?
Yeah, it is better now.
Okay, sorry, I think my microphone headset is not working. So generally, we used to get the huge amount of files. Like maybe certain times certain files will be more than 15 GB of data will be there. I'm talking about it's you can consider as some kind of PDF files or some kind of BIM files. So how can we handle that data extraction in the Snowflake also?
Snowflake, there is a data file size limitation actually. It will accept only 250 MB files. You
2
need
3 MB files only.
250 MB files.
250 MB files. Generally, we used to get the the
But
attachment like an.
you need to split the files into 250 MBs into multiple files, and then start working with them.
I'm not talking about the metadata. I'm talking about the actual files itself. Like in SIS, currently through SSIS, apart from we used to get initially the metadata of the files, and then from that one we used to start extracting the physical files. Okay. So can we handle here also those process in the
Obviously,
Snowflake?
see here
Please.
also. See, you can connect your SSIS to your Snowflake by installing some third party software or plugin, and then start working with your SSIS combination with your Snowflake or Darand ETL or Medallion ETL. Yes, how the exactly other. See, simple. Based on your ETL tool, how the ETL tool is bringing the data, and then loading the data into the target table is obviously it is going to work.
Generally, in our team, generally they're proposing that to take off the entire on-premises of SQL databases and SSIS, everything. They're targeting to go for enter everything in the Snowflakes itself. So that is their proposal. So in that case, what they mentioned is everything is possible in the Snowflake. So that's why it's like generally we have the metadata is not a big challenging.
I'm not talking about the metadata. I'm talking about the data only.
Okay. Here in our say in my say generally what is meant by data means it's a physical file. Physical
Correct,
file.
physical file only. No, you are
Uh,
dumping the
uh,
data from your SQL server data into the files, and then that data is going to load into the Snowflake.
no. Here the files means okay. Like there is we used to get a lot of documents. Documents means like in PDF files, even AutoCAD files. Like in suppose if you're constructing one building, like in the designer will providing how the 3D modeling will be there or the layouts will be there. No? Those we are calling as a files. For those files, how the like in this design is related to the first floor or the second floor, or this is related to the electrical. This is we are calling as a metadata. So it maybe the term is little bit different. That's why I think I'm not properly explaining to you. So this metadata generally we used to get this data from the BIM 360 and to our tables. From there we start the pulling out
Krishna, for your question, we will discuss tomorrow or little bit. I
uh-huh.
gotten a call from my office. I need to attend to the one meeting.
Okay.
We'll close the session for now, and then we'll
Okay.
continue whatever the questions you have, and remaining things I need to explain as part of the demo. Lot of things.
Okay.
Shall we continue by tomorrow? Krishna,
For me, I don't have any issue. Not a problem.
Umesh?
Yeah. So I have question, but we can take it tomorrow.
Yeah, we will discuss tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye.
Thanks, sir. Take it.